serious men of Reddit, who are unable to share their emotions with anyone. What would you like to share? I am so very alone. Edit. Thank you all for being kind. Do me a favor, if you have a friend who you think is struggling, reach out to them. It really could make a difference. I really want a hug. I haven't been hugged in so long. It would be nice, I think. I'm tired of pretending everything is going well. I lost all motivation and drive to do well in life. I keep telling myself it will get better, but nothing is going right. I just want a hug from someone who really cares about me and tell me everything will be okay. I want to drop out of school so badly to recover, but that's not possible. Sad face. Edit. Thank you so much for all your encouragement and kind words. I really appreciate it. My day got better. Smiley face. It's getting late here and I will continue reading and replying to you guys tomorrow. I appreciate every single one of you. Hugs. Smiley face. It's one of those things where you don't know what is wrong with you. I honestly can't. That's basically the problem. I just don't care at all, and it's really hard to express that. I'll probably be moving across country by myself for a job with subpar pay during a global pandemic. Wish me luck. Give us a pat on the back and ask us how we're doing every now and then. As small as it may seem, it can mean the world to some. I don't want to accept the fact that I'm depressed, because if I do, then it'll be harder for me to overcome it. I'm so fucking tired. I don't want to talk about it, I just want a hug. Duck this pandemic, y'all. I'm dying here. Hard to stay optimistic. I'm tired of trying. I am constantly angry, anxious and depressed, and it's absolutely exhausting. I am pretty sure I am bipolar. I don't know who I should go to so I can find out for sure. There's only one person I want to talk to and she fucking hates me. Every time I trust someone with all my heart and soul, they break my trust. So I've started to keep things to myself. I'm done with trusting and opening up to people. Had a dream few nights back of someone just giving me a hug. I woke up with tears on my face. I am scared. I just want to give all of you a hug. Rest your souls, weary warriors. Honestly, every time that I have opened up, my friends have ended up treating me different, and I've been able to notice it. Having no emotion is rewarded. Hey, if anyone wants to DM me and release, I promise to listen. No judgment. If you want advice or for me to respond with uplifting messages, I'm here for you. I do this with the men in my life. I make sure to check in on them. I let them vent about women, work, self-esteem issues, doubts, insecurities, etc. I care so much about humans. And I feel so sad that men feel they can't open up. Just putting the offer out there in case someone needs it. I really do care and want to be there for you. Edit. Thanks guys for all the awards. I've been having a rough week myself and this is such a lovely gift. Here for you all. I feel blessed heart that I love my parents, but I feel super shy telling them I love you. That's all. I want to be free. I want to be free from nations, systems, norms, and ages. I hate feeling and thinking. This is a really beautiful planet but a really sad world. I really wish I can go back to the void and non-existence. My eating disorder has gotten bad again. I'm extremely lonely and isolated. I've lost friends just by being independent and confident, and not texting and call first, so now I'm nearly alone. I'm petrified about the future with a million paths and no direction, and I'm so stressed that I can't get a good pathway started. I'm terrified of dating because I still feel extremely insecure about my body. Tonight, my first day off in, while I woke up, jerked off, binge ate junk food, threw it up and started drinking, and now I'm on Reddit, so yeah? I'm so depressed and anxious, I don't know why. I tear up during the sad part of nearly every movie, even if it's stuff made for little kids. Pretty sure something is deeply wrong with me inside. I'm not talking about just stuff like Up and Coco. Even stuff like when Groot says we are Groot, or when Moana's grandma sings Tar on the boat. I feel invisible because I don't have the six-figure job, six-pack, I'm not 6 feet tall, and I don't have a phallus longer than 6 inches. I haven't contributed anything significant to society and probably never will. I'm one of the ones that will be forgotten. No legacy. It's not that we are unable. It's simply that nobody cares. Sucks to not have any real friends. Not sure what's wrong with me. Because of COVID, I can't remember the last hug I had. Or even a handshake. I haven't hugged my parents, grandparents, my sisters or my nieces and nephews in so long. It makes me really sad, but I can't say anything because it makes me look a bit soft, and everyone is in the same boat right now. I don't even know how to reach out to my emotions except in extreme cases. I refuse to be vulnerable even in front of my partners, and I'm unable to understand why. This was partly why my relationships have all been utter failures. I don't think I'll ever be able to feel love. I'm pretty sure I threw my life away for someone that would never really love me back. And I'm worried my daughter will grow up the same way I did. I didn't have a bad childhood by any means, but it's not what I ever wanted for her. Every single failed relationship I've had has been completely my fault. I'm self-destructive and depressed, and have been for some time. My actions and the choices I've made in past years have pigeonholed me into a lifestyle and mindset that is inescapable. I want to die, but I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Instead, I'll live in a miserable existence and let my vices lead me to an early death. Thanks for viewing. I wish my wife understood how negative she is, and how much this impacts me. Honestly, don't remember the last time she said something positive or nice to me, unprompted. I thought I made a good friend. He said he was a hugger and touched me a bunch of times. I touched his back some. He thanked me. Then 2 days later, said it was creepy and I couldn't come over anymore. Then I made a new Xbox friend. Super clingy. Then he got mad at me for some small things said to a friend and said rude stuff and blocked me on everything. I need hugs, touch, loyal guy friends, and not to act like I'm trying to get with you for wanting it. Edit. First guy said he was lonely and I thought I was helping out a friend. He also didn't want me to go to sleep and wanted me to lay there late at night so he could talk to me, plus we'd been drinking. Pretty sure he was closeted and liked it but couldn't handle it, but whatever. We won't share it. That's why we're all committing suicide. Nothing. I'm fine. My partner of 7 years has gynecological problems and we haven't been able to have sex in over 5 years. She's not interested in any other forms of intimacy. It doesn't even feel like a relationship anymore. Just roommates. I can tell anyone about it because our families are super close and we share the same friends. I'm 25 and can't find anyone to relate to with this. Life is bland. I'm currently doing an internship in a school as a teacher. I've put so much work in and tried my best, but everything seems to go wrong. My teacher came yesterday and she says I need to be more dynamical and need to show more expression. She also said I wasn't creative enough. This made me not want to be a teacher anymore, and I think that's kinda sad. I still have 4 more days to go, but I can't sleep or can't get any food down my throat. I have constant headaches and I'm just tired. Hopefully, the rest of the week will be better. I feel responsibility for many, many things, and only a fraction of those things are directly within my control. Feeling pretty down lately due to the pandemic. Work is stressing me out and I think it's making my early stage balding worse. So there's that. It's tiring to be the only with the answers. To be the one who holds the fort. To pick everyone else up. To always see the positive in every bad situation we find ourselves in. I'm a lot happier than I look. I'm 100% satisfied with the life I live and wouldn't trade it for any other life. I'm just terrible at showing it. I never smile or say nice things to people. I feel bad for acting like a grump most of the time because others might think of me as a negative person. I just don't know how to look happy on the outside. I think I'm going to break at any time. At this point, isn't it pointless? You live your life handling it yourself, whether you handle it well or poorly, and that's how it is. Even if I could get myself to tell someone those type of things, I just immediately feel weird about it. That's what it is being a guy, right? I don't have any reason to exist. Not that I am looking tough myself, but it just sucks knowing that you could literally die tomorrow and absolutely nothing would change. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm so fucking terrified of ending up alone. I just want to be in love, to be content, to be comfortable. I just want someone to love me and hold me and accept me for who I am. I want someone to work for, to be my best self for. I don't want to be alone. I'm not really on the best mentality right now, but every time I try to talk about it with other people, their advice is always the same. Stay strong, and you're not the only one. I get it, I really do, but it's not working, damn it. Every day feels like a slog and I have to force myself to pretend that I'm fine to others and to myself. I'm tired, my dudes. And lonely. I've been a grown-ass man for going on 20 years now and still am not sure how to be an adult. I look at people with their cars, expensive furniture and houses, and it all just looks like an unattainable peak. Nothing. If I discuss what I'm experiencing, it's going to be depressing for the person listening, and I refuse to make my misery someone else's. I'll just keep pretending I'm fine and making others laugh. The distraction that interaction affords me is more beneficial than sympathy or reassurances. Men already know this, but sharing our feelings with anyone drives them away. Even my wife says, "You're supposed to be strong. Quit complaining." As if sharing feelings equals complaints. I just want someone to say, "I hear you and I understand." That I am alone. I have my wife and kids, but aside from that I have no friends, nor anyone that I can trust. Also, my wife's anxiety and depression are rough to deal with. I love her and willingly shoulder her burdens to help her, but it can be exhausting mentally, emotionally, and physically. To the few who read this, thanks. I've been feeling very empty these past few weeks. Life is bullshit. I haven't cared for a long time now. And I fucking hate myself. Currently in therapy, dealing with a lot. It's surprising how much of my childhood has affected me. For instance, my mother was manipulative, so that is one of my defense mechanisms without even realizing. I used to bottle stuff up instead of talk about it, and that has led to so many issues in my life and marriage. Communication and mental help are important. It's okay to seek mental help, even if you just want a safe place to talk about your emotions. I feel like no one wants to ever hang out with me on a full-time basis. Just on occasion, almost as if I'm a happiness hurdle. Hang out with me for a while until they find somebody better. I feel like I won't live up to accomplishing as much as my father or grandfather, or being as good of providers as they were. I am stressed. I am tired. I'm not keeping it together anymore. My cracks are starting to burst. My body is giving in. I don't want to fight these demons any longer. I don't want to go on like this. If this is what the rest of my life looks like, I'm pretty sure it's close to hell. But seeing you fake a smile on the hardest of days, or having the kids run up to me after a work day that tried to kill me, that alone is what's been keeping me going. I have nothing. I am nothing without my tiny little family. My friends all went camping without me. Each of us live in different parts across the country. All 4 of them traveled up to about 30 minutes away from me and went camping. I found out via social media. Shit hurts, man. We are childhood friends. It has been 21 years since I witnessed the horrific death of my brother in an accident. I still can't say his name or hear his name without those visions of his death and that night flooding back like a movie. I hate that my uncle named one of his children after him and have preferred to give him a nickname instead. I wish I had more friends. I miss my dad. He was my best friend. Lost him 10 years ago from cancer. I never had a chance to talk about him, or cry. I had to put on a face and work. I had to put on a face for my sister and my mom. I've had to do this for the past 10 years. Being a man raised in my generation, we're so used to being there for the women in our lives that we often never have anyone there for us. Work didn't care either. It's been hard. Wait, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe, you sexy human.